Hello, everyone. I hope that you can hear me. If you are watching right now, please let me know if the audio is okay. Hi. Okay. Oh, great. Awesome. Bree, is that message from today? Because I was just wondering what you're asking about. So please let me know. Okay. So, hi, everyone. I am doing this dual situation, which is a bit, you know what I think I need to do? I think I realized something. Bear with me. Okay, I think that will make it a little bit easier for me on my end, although it might not look any different for you. Okay, if anybody is interested in how to set this up, something like this up, let me know, because I've definitely learned something today. Oh, I'm still learning. Look, I think I have a better way to do this. Okay, hello. Welcome to Onyx Pages. So, this is the 2021 Melanin Eclectic Reading Planner. And I guess before I get started, I'll just share with you a little bit, just do a bit of a flip through on how I use my planner, because I use my planner for most of the months out of the year. Things got very busy in June, and I had some things happen in my life that took my attention away from planning and booktube, and I haven't exactly recovered from that, but there were a number of months that I just had to pay attention to other things and didn't spend as much time on booktube. But I wanted to show you sort of how I use my planner, and then I'm just gonna chat and answer any questions you might have about my reading plans. So this is my first page. These are the new release. Oh, I should probably, yeah, this is going to be a very active situation, because at the beginning of the year, I wrote down books that I wanted to purchase. So what I'm going to do is just put a check mark for books that I have actually purchased. So I got Symbiosis, and got Sorrowland, Wings of Ebony. I don't think I got that. Which is Steeped in Gold. I picked that up. A Master of Jinn. Yep. Son of the Storm. I actually got an arc for that. Etta Invincible, not yet. Ophi's Ghost, not yet. A Chorus Rises, got that one. Bacchanal, I got an arc of that. Blood Like Magic, 100% got it and absolutely loved it. And This Poisoned Heart, got that. Josephine Against the Sea, I got that from Banyan Books. Bad Witch Burning, I haven't picked that up as yet. Sister of Reckoning, yes. Me Moth, not yet. That's one I really was going to put a star because I want to get that. The Taking of Jake Livingstone, or Livingston. Have you read that? If so, are you enjoying it? Destroyer of Light, Jennifer Marie Brissett. I am so excited about this one, which is coming out October 12th. Jennifer Marie Brissett's first book, Elysium, was so good. Within These Wicked Walls, not yet. That's coming back out November. Bones of Ruin, not yet. Actually, yes, I did get that one. Sarah Raleigh, who's from Southern Ontario, so I'm looking forward to reading that. A Place Beyond Her Dreams, not sure what that is, and Reconstruction, that's coming out. Oh, Elia Dawn Johnson. I don't think I have that one yet. Okay. So that's where, oh, I have more here. Not that one yet. Oh, yes. There's a horror poet, Linda Addison. How to Recognize a Demon Has Become Your Friend. That's a book I want to get. And let's see if there are any other ones. The Famished Road. These are some, obviously, classics. Palm Wine Drunkard, not yet. These books were recommended by Noria, Chronicles of Noria. Black Imagination, I did pick up that one. Afro SF3. Okay. Why I no longer talk to white people about race. Okay, got that one. All right. So there are a bunch of other books that I want to get. I will likely fill this page out at the end of the year, I think. We shall see. In 2021, I set a goal to have more, purposeful reading and to follow certain reading challenges. So I'm going to work through this right now and see where I am with my goals. I'm just going to grab a permanent marker. Okay, so all right, so this is my sticker for the Solar Powered Afrofuturism reading group, and I have read The Year of the Witching, A Song Below Water, Root Magic. I also reread The Broken Kingdoms, and Deathless Divide is the only one I haven't read yet, so that's our November book. And for the Octavia E. Butler slow read along, we have gone through all of the Patternist series. So we're halfway through that, so that's great. And let's look at the Black Prose Book Club. So this is their challenge that they set for the year. Maybe if I put it that way, it'll be easier to read. Maybe not. I don't know. So there's Good Ace Rep. I haven't yet read a book with Good Ace Rep from what I can recall. A mystery by a Black author, yes. That was Witchmark by C.L. Polk. I'm going to just write it up here. A book with non-romantic love, yes. That was one that I just read, Home is Not a Country, which was spectacular. An Afro-Caribbean author, yep. I read Nello, and I'm sure there was at least one other that I read, but yes. An African author, yep, that would be Eugene Bacon. Black fantasy with all Black characters. Let me know if you're hearing feedback from my phone. Which one can you not wait to hear, to check out? Black fantasy with all Black characters. I'm sure I have. I just don't know which one that would have been. I'll have to check back on that. Oh, Good Black Female Friendships. Absolutely. A biography? No. A book published in 2013? I don't know yet. A 2021 release that's not Black trauma. I'm just looking at my... Let's see. Yes, Home is Not a Country. Really wonderful. I don't know. I'm sure I've read something that wasn't Black trauma, but I just can't put my hand on it right now. I'm sure there was. I'm thinking that some of my, there was a middle grade. I don't think Root Magic, well, no, Root Magic had a little bit of black trauma in it. Let's see. A Black SFF that I've never read. Yep. A Black male author. Oh, I know. Now I know what the buzzing was. My camera ran out. My thing ran out. Tell me. She can't hear me. Okay, I'm gonna keep on going through these. So the next one, oh, you can see like a lot of the bedroom. Let's move this over here. Black science fiction that I haven't read. Oh, let's see. Okay, great. Yeah, these are great prompts to organize your bookshelves for sure. I know, right? So a Black male author. So I read, I have read something. I've read more than one thing. It's hard because like when all you read is Black SFF, it's like a lot. I feel like I did read something this year. Oh, Ring Shout by P.J. Clark. So absolutely. The next prompt, a Black romance. Absolutely. L. Penelope's Song of Blood and Stone was romance. A graphic novel written and illustrated by Black people. So yes, that would have been, I'm just trying to see if I read it this year. The John Jennings. So that would have been, I think, I don't know if Destroyer, I think just, okay. I'll have to see about that one. One that centers LGBT folks well. Yes, that would be A Master of Poisons, but also, actually, no, The Unbroken by C.L. Clark. A book published in 2013. I have to check that year. Books with where both parents are alive and well. A book where both Black parents are alive and well. Yes. The Year I Flew Away, I think. I think both parents are alive in that one. Oh, but also Blood Like Magic. So, oh wait, Blood Like Magic, were her parents both alive and well? I think so. Pretty sure. But yes. A book a Black booktuber recommended. 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 I don't know what that would be. I think The Year I Flew Away was recommended by a Black booktuber, but I don't remember who it was. And then adult historical fiction. What did I read that was adult historical fiction? Oh, She Came to Slay. That was adult. No, that's nonfiction. Adult historical fiction. I'll have to see. I don't know if I read anything like that. Okay, so it looks like if we look at Black Prose Club's prompts for the year, I have a little bit of work still to do, which is cool. And I'm just using these prompts as like suggestions. Okay, now I'm going to look at, because you can't see it, these two on the bottom are Rebel Women's Lits, Read Widely and for Fun, and then Read Deliberately Challenge. So I definitely have not done any of, well, I've done 3 of these, I think. I've done a book with a focus on mental health. I have done an immigrant. No, I did not do an immigrant story that was not set in the US, UK, or Canada. A book written by a new to me Caribbean writer. I have done that. Okay. And I have not done a book translated to English. If you are knowledgeable about Black science fiction and fantasy books that were translated works written by Black authors, I would love to hear from you. Okay, and this is the read widely and for fun. A book you bought or borrowed just because of the cover. Yes, I have a ton of those. A book I've already read. Yes, so that's the Octavia E. Butler slow read because it's a reread for most of it. A book from a genre I typically avoid. Nothing. A book you were excited to buy but haven't read yet. Haven't done that yet. And a book with a reputation for being unputdownable. I don't know. Okay. All right. This is good. Okay. I wanted to show you my planner, but I need to plug in. I see some comments. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to plug in my cell phone so that I can get back on StreamYard with it because it ran out of battery.
How's it going?
It's good. I'm live. I'm doing a plan with me, but my phone ran out of battery, so I have to reconnect. But I'm good. I hope you enjoyed your nap. Oh. Okay. All right. It's going to take a minute. So, what are folks reading? Let's see comments. Okay, you're reading Razorblade Tears by S.A. Cosby, and he is a Black man, but doesn't fit with this prompt. Razorblade Tears. Okay. What genre is that book? Yes, I have read The Water Dancer by Ta-Nehisi Coates, but I don't think I read it this year. I'm just trying to see if my phone is going to come back on so that I can give you the content you deserve. I don't think I read The Water Dancer this year, but that would have been, I think I read The Water Dancer last year. Yeah. So that would not, yeah. That would not serve as one of the prompts for this year, but that would be a great one to fill that prompt. What did you think of The Water Dancer? Hello, Salter. Yeah, the prompts are awesome. 100%. It's mystery thriller, but more mystery than thriller. Okay. I love that you're reading a lot of mystery thriller. You're on a reread of the 5th season. Yes. Are you reading it with one of the readathons? One of the slow reads right now? I think there are a couple going on for that one. Okay, it'll be a minute. But I guess what I'll do is I can just show you my pages. I want to show you how I used my planner. So this is my January book stack. So most of the stickers are Melanin and Eclectic. And I use my planner to write down notes for my content. One of the things that I love the most about my planner is using the calendar. That's January. And then whatever to-do tasks I have for my projects, they're all here. I also write down ideas, video ideas. I also got these circle stickers because I had very big plans in the beginning of the year to put stickers on my book, like at the library, and to color code what I was looking forward to, color code by genre, and so on. These are notes from the books that I read. And then also just sometimes I do journal reflections about my reading, about how my reading is changing me, how it's impacting on my thoughts and actions. Okay, now I can show you this page because I was kind of coy about it earlier in the year, but this is my February author spotlights page. I had written down the authors I wanted to interview, and all of the stickers, or most of the stickers that I used for February, are from Melanin and Eclectic's February sticker set. So again, I ran the washi tape along the dates that, yeah, this is what I'm going to be using as like the color system for my books, for my personal library. So that's February, and then March. I had my ideas for live shows and readathons. And then, you know, there's a bunch of pages like this I never got to fill out, but do your best every day, which is something we should all do. Yeah, March was a pretty busy reading month. So all of the washi tapes that are overlapping each other, those are days that I read different things. And then I have a legend, if you can see it over here, a legend for books that I'm reading. So each washi tape has a corresponding book. And yes, that was fun. And then there are a couple of pages that, so this is what it looks like. I usually make a sticker with the cover of the book that I've read and then write some notes or not. So that was March. And then April. This was my book stack for April. I had a lot of plans in April. April, I used a lot of like pastel colors and such. Cool. Yes. I also did a bit of a journal section on how I retroactively remember what I've read. So I don't know, for those who are planners, like back planning is when you go back into your planner when you have missed months or missed time, so that you can remember and reflect on what you've read. So even if you don't keep up with your planner, there are ways to still use it if you've skipped a month. So I'll probably be doing that at the end of the year. So this is the first time that I use the washi tape that I made with Melanin. Well, Melanin and Eclectic. Brittany made the washi tape, but it was a collab because I helped with some of the color selection. So that was the first time I used it and loved it. And some more books and notes. What a lot. I love this planner. Lots of use out of it. And then things went to shit in June. So lots of blank pages. And I have to remind myself that it's okay to have blank pages in your planner. So there's not much in June, although actually these are some of the books that I read in June, but I haven't put my notes together. So I'll be doing that before the end of the year because I really enjoyed these books. And I will probably do an annual wrap up. So at that point, I'll talk about them. And then July, I was like, color! And then I got right back into it kind of. So that was July. And I haven't even, like, I decorated my pages, but I haven't filled them in yet. Although I did sort of identify some of what I'd read in July. I need to do a back planning video for sure. Okay. Fuckathon for August. I was a guest for the Voodoo Knots for the Voodoo Knots workshop for writers. So I got to go to some of their workshops, and so I went there. I took some notes about writing. It was an amazing workshop. I started bedazzling a little bit. I'm not sure if you can see the jewel situation there. Okay. Late summer, I started reading C.L. Polk's trilogy. And this gorgeous art. Oh, the Black Mermaids in here are to die for. I have made a list for videos that I want to film before 2022. And that's September. Didn't fill in much of September. September was really, really busy. So the reason why I wanted to do this video was to just have a little bit of company while I get my October planner in action. So I've already, I have Blackoween printed out, and I want to talk about some of the stuff that I'm reading. And then I also have the BlackSFFathon. I made some placeholders there, so I'm going to be doing that shortly. As soon as I get my camera going again, once my phone decides to work. Let's see if it literally is still charging. This is very frustrating. Okay. Let's see what you have to say. Oh, hello, people. Let's go back. Okay, there you go. Yes, so you loved The Water Dancer. That's wonderful. I'm glad you did. It was great. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm so glad that you slow read with Chloe. So you're rereading it? So you read the whole trilogy, SOULar, and now you're rereading it again? That's cool. And when you reread it, are you rereading it with a goal? Is there something that you want to accomplish in this reread? Or are you reading it with a focus on like character or plot, or what's that about? Let's Talk About Love by Claire Can is one I have on my TBR that's supposed to be good ace representation. And is it written by a Black author? And are there Black characters? Kristen L? Because I only read books written by Black authors for this channel. You're starting a reread tomorrow inspired by the BE Bag a Friends Made Me. The BE Bag a Friend Made Me. BE. What's that again? Is that the friend? Is that the person who makes like leather backpacks with book cover art? Because that's a good friend to have. You kept forgetting it was fantasy because the Water Dancer is very visceral in a good way. It was visceral in a good way for me as well. Did you hybrid read it, or did you, or not? Because the narration is great. Sneezing. The narration is really amazing. Thank you, babe. Let's see. Yeah. Very much reading with purpose. 100%. My book stickers I use. I was hoping to show everybody all this today. And I still might once my phone decides to cooperate. Although there's another one I could potentially, maybe I'll try this. Hold on. I use a sprocket. Let me see if I can do this right now. Bear with me. I'm going to see if I can hook myself up to, I have this whole situation. I've got like a tripod. I've got my phone plugged in, all the things. Let me see if I can. So basically I'm inviting my phone to the stream. And then once I do that, I should be able to get on. And what just happened? Copy. I don't know what just happened. Let's see. Oh, it's very dynamic. Yeah, so the book stickers I make with this, and I'll probably make one today or a couple today while I'm on the live. Blank pages are perfectly fine. Thank you. I appreciate that because I often forget that. How am I printing off the stickers for the covers? You thought about buying a small sticker printer, but you have a Cricut, so maybe you should use that. So I do not use I don't have the Cricut. Cricut? Is that called a Cricut? I don't got it. I don't have one of those. So let me 1 second, everyone. I use the HP Sprocket and it works really well. There might be, oh, Read with Purpose is back. She's back. All right. Okay. So, this is about to get loud. 1 moment. Okay, we're sort of back in business. Let me just adjust the sound on this. So when people say that content creators don't do anything, this is where I say you are all wrong. This is actually a skill set. Okay. Is that good for folks? And are you hearing this echo? Okay. Okay, I'm going to see how I can deal with this echo. Sorry, everybody. 1 second. Can you hear an echo? I don't know how to get rid of it. Yeah. Okay. The next best thing is to plug it into my headphones, and that way you won't hear it, but the battery will eventually run out, and then I'll have to figure out what to do then. But for now, here we are. Thank you. I appreciate it. There's a bit of a delay too. Okay. Well, we're doing our best, right? We're doing our best, and that's it. Okay. So let's just chat. I sound like I'm in a stadium. You know what? Thank you for silver lining it. Is it working? Okay. My other phone is trying to make its way. Okay. So all I want to do right now, all I wanted to do is talk about October. And I'm going to do that while no echo now. Well, that's good. I'm happy that we were able to deal with this. Okay. So I think what I'll do is just chat through, let's see, Lockbook Titian. Let me just remove that. Yep, it's gone. Low battery. Of course you're going to say low battery. Why wouldn't you? Okay. Oh, the author isn't Black. Okay, cool. Yeah, so SOULar, I did try to admin mute. But what's happening is that the noise is coming through my own microphone. So I think that's what's happening there. And thank you for that. Okay, so I'm just going to skip to the first. I'm going to start with the BlackSFFathon. And I'm going to talk about it a little bit while I prep my page. So I decided that I was going to use these two pages. So the BlackSFFathon is in its second year. It was created by Chloe from Thistle and Verse, and it is it's an SFF. It's a readathon that commemorates Black Speculative Fiction Month, which was created. What is his name? I don't have his name off the top of my head. I'm sorry, I should have. But I will, if somebody wants to look it up, and I guess that somebody could be me. Let me do that right now. Credit where credit is due. Black Speculative Fiction Month. Okay, so Black Speculative Fiction Month. Let's see. Oh, Milton. Okay, so Milton Davis and Babalogun Ojetade. They were the ones who created Black Speculative Fiction Month. And Milton Davis in particular is he is someone who he has his own press. I think he's out in the UK and he's got his own press and has been promoting independently published Black speculative fiction writing for a very long time. And so what this month allows us to do, so for people who don't regularly read Black speculative fiction, it encourages you to do so. The value of Black speculative fiction is that for Black folks, it gives us an opportunity to think about what we need in the world, and what we currently don't have. And that's one of the reasons why I really love, reading speculative fiction and reading it along with other people. So Chloe created the BlackSFFathon as a way to remind us to read Black speculative fiction and to share Black speculative fiction with each other. And I love the month. I'm one of the co-hosts, and I'm using my journal this year to kind of like be a little bit more engaged in my thought process around what I'm going to read and, why I'm going to read what I'm going to read. Okay, so it starts today, October 3rd to the 16th. I might not be able to read that, but October 3rd to the 16th. And there are 4 prompts. So the first prompt is a book that's been on your TBR. And while I do this, I am going to use these very big stickers, because there's one that I think I'm going to just use this one. So these stickers are from Black Papier. There are two Black women who make stickers who I love, and I pretty much exclusively buy my stickers from them. So one is obviously Brittany from Melanin Eclectic, and the other is the Nubian Rock Chick. So I'm going to use this because when I have a subscription to Nubian Rock Chick, and so when I saw this sticker, I thought, you know what? This person looks like somebody who could be going to work or who could be a time traveler. And I'm just like, let me just pretend that she's both. The one thing that I don't particularly love about the stickers is the trim, the white border. So I'm going to cut them, which might be sacrilege, but here we are. So I'm going to tell you about some books that have been on my TBR for a while that would satisfy this prompt. So, and if you want me to recommend some books right now, I'm happy to do that. So one book that's been on my TBR that I think I really do need to read this October is SOULar by Rivers Solomon. I don't know very much about that book, but I really consider Rivers Solomon to be an insta-buy for me. So that's one of the books that I am hoping to read, and it satisfies a couple of prompts. I don't know if you're like this, but one of my challenges is sometimes I read a book, or sometimes I follow an author, and I end up being very sort of wedded to how they write. And I get really excited about the things that they write, and I don't want to ever be without a book that they haven't written. And when that happens, it will sometimes take me a while to read their new releases. So Rivers Solomon is one of those people, but I think that I am going to put as my number one here. I think I need a little bit more color before I lay down my text. So I think I'm going to have to read SOULar by Rivers Solomon. So the first prompt is, and let's crowdsource some recommendations. So number one is a book that's been on your TBR. Let's see. Do you have books that are Black SFF books that have been on your TBRs? What would they be? Okay, so that is prompt number one. Okay, let's see what you're saying here. New comments. Okay. It's actually not letting me get down. Oh, there we are. Hi, Samri. Oh, you're finishing Dawn? Awesome. Okay. Yes, Binti. Yeah, Binti is a great book. And who was it? It was Latrice from Jersey Femme who was saying that when she read Dawn by Octavia Butler, she felt like there were, for her, a lot of similarities. Well, not necessarily similarities, but she thought that perhaps Dr. Okorafor was positively influenced by Dawn because there were sort of themes that were similar in Binti, or maybe notes of Dawn in Binti. I would like to read Nnedi Okorafor's works again because I've learned so much about the genre since starting this booktube channel, and I feel like I'm in a better position to understand her work. You know what I mean? Binti, No Gods, No Monsters by Caldwell Turnbull. Yeah, definitely. I actually haven't even read The Lesson. That's actually another one that would actually be a really good one for me to read as well before I get to that. Do you feel like you need to read an author's writing in order? Is that important to you? I feel that way sometimes. Especially if it's a new to me author, sometimes I like to see how their writing has evolved, get to know them a little bit before I read newer works. I think that's all the decorating I need to do, but I am going to use a sparkly pen because that is how we're doing it today. So for number 1, I said it looks like Sorrowland and by Rivers Solomon. And I think maybe The Lesson. I think that's another option. Now, my challenge with readathons, as I've told you, even ones that I'm a part of, by Caldwell Turnbull, is that I'm a slow reader. So I don't think I'll be able to get more than 3 books read this month. And so that's going to be a bit challenging. So Latrice, let's see. Others have said... Yes. These are great recommendations. These are amazing. Okay, so No Gods, No Monsters. We've got that. So for people who are watching the replay, here's your crowdsourced your TBR, your recommendations list. Temper by Nikki Drayden. I have that as well. Yep. That's a good one. Actually, I wonder if I should read that. The Lesson was so well done. Okay, that's good to know. Oh yeah, I've heard you talk about that, Brie. You don't need to read them in order. That's good. I can get very type A about stuff like that. You'd say the rest of N.K. Jemison's catalog. So you'll be reading the Broken Earth trilogy soon, and you have not read any Nalo. Okay. I'm fine. Yes. If someone recommends a book, you'll read it and then go back through the catalog. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, for sure. You own lots of Nalo books. Okay, everybody. You need to finish The Dream Blood. You've read everything else except the comics and novellas and novels. That's good. I haven't read The Dream Blood either. Oh, you just started. So how's SOULar feeling? Yes, I had a moment. Okay, that's fine. Everybody's okay. I'm okay now. Okay, so prompt number 2 is, you know what I haven't read? I haven't read The City We Became. I'm nervous. I really want to read it. Hi, Emery. So, book with a blue cover. So, here's my little trick for readathons. I try to see how I can get away with satisfying a number of different prompts with 1 or 2 books, given the reality of how long I know it's going to take for me to read something. So, this has to work together, everybody. I like sparkle pens, so I just want to see what color will work. Okay. So, book with a blue cover. What do you guys think? So, I'm looking at my bookshelf. Definitely, book with a blue cover is SOULar as well. And I know that I'm doubling up, but that's because I read slowly. So, SOULar is a book with a blue cover by River Solomon. There's also that I haven't read. Let's see. What other books with blue covers? Does it have to be totally blue, do you think? I mean, I think if there's a little bit of blue. Oh, so this cover is predominantly blue. There she goes. My batteries run out, but that's okay. We're fine. The book that's predominantly blue is Black Girl Dangerous. Have you read Black Girl Dangerous? That is something that's been on my TBR for a while that I want to read. Have you read Black Girl Dangerous? Yeah, I'm going to totally have to double up, because how are you going to do all of that without doubling up, right? Because where do people find all of this time to read, really? I'm going to see if I can get back on StreamYard easily with my other phone. Fun times. Yeah, anybody? Black Girl Dangerous? I hope we don't have the same issue. Okay. So I heard, yeah, this one's going to be rough. I heard that Black Girl Dangerous was challenging. I hope you guys don't hear too much of an echo. This one's not as loud as the other phone. Yeah, so I heard that Black Girl Dangerous was a bit challenging, in part because of the content. Okay, let's see what you guys say. So, Emery, you love doubling up, makes you feel less overwhelmed. Audiobook a lot. Okay. Symbiosis has a lot of blue. Oh, that's true. Do I want to read Symbiosis right now? I'm a mood reader, so it makes all of this kind of challenging too, because I often will write things down on my TBR, well, my list of books that I want to read soon. And then once the day comes, I get very like reticent about reading what I said I was going to read because I'm not in the mood anymore. But let me see. Yeah, the picture quality on this one is a lot better. I don't know why. Who knows? Okay, so it looks like for a book with a blue cover, we're probably still at Sorrowland. Sorrowland might actually be the winner. I might actually end up doing Sorrowland only. Okay, so number 3, sorry about the echo. I'm hearing it, but we're just going to power on. Number 3 is Book with Ghosts. This one's going to be interesting. Now, of course, you don't have to hit all the prompts. If I can hit all the prompts, I will do so. If I can do all of the prompts with one book, that would be even better. Let me give you a little more face. Let's organize it that way. Let's do that. It's all in the angles. All in the angles. Okay. There we go. Okay. So do you have recommendations for BlackSFF books with ghosts? So Joplin's Ghost is a book with ghosts. And that's by Tananarive Due. Redwood and Wildfire has ghosts. That's by Andrea Hairston. Cinderella is Dead. Did that have ghosts? I think it kind of did. The Haunting of Tramcar 015 by P. Jelly Clark obviously had ghosts. Has anybody read Conjure Women? I seem to remember that it might have had ghosts. What books do you know that had ghosts? That have ghosts in them? That's what I can think of right now. Oh, no, that's not really a ghost. Oh, Forgotten Girl has ghosts by India Hill. Oh, Sin's Mark by Zeta Elliott. That has a ghost. That's a lovely middle grade story with a ghost. Yes. What about you? Yes, the book in the little picture. Yeah, that's Forgotten Girl. I don't know. I haven't read Symbiosis, so if it has ghosts, that would be great. But yeah, there is a sort of ghost-like element to it. The Unkindness of Ghosts sort of has ghosts in it, I think. And I think that the Book of Night Women has kind of ghost-like elements to it. Hey, Aaron, nice to see you. Okay, Conjure Women. Okay, great. Brown Girl in the Ring. Was there a ghost in Brown Girl in the Ring? There were entities. I don't know if there would be ghosts, because like spirits and ghosts are a little bit different, I think. No? Yeah. The Taking of Jack Livingston. Yes, absolutely. Nice to see you, Aaron. Yeah, that's what I can think of right now. So, book with ghosts. I mean, the group. If you read the group book, you're good. And SOULar, for people who have read it, it seems like that's not coming up as a book that has ghosts in it. So this might be my I'm not sure. Yeah, this might be my I'm not sure one. So I'm just going to leave that kind of blank and see where that gets me. And then, of course, the fourth is the group book, which I have already read, which is The Forgotten Girl. Have you read The Forgotten Girl? And what did you think of it? I thought that it was great. Yeah. Oh, does The Taking of Jack Livingston have a blue cover? Okay, group book. Okay, so now I'm just going to write group book because I've already read it. So it looks like, for me, my slow read pick for the BlackSFFathon, at least for the actual book, is going to be Sorrowland by Rivers Solomon, because it satisfies two prompts, a book that's been on my TBR and a book with a blue cover. So I will have satisfied at least 2 out of 4 of the prompts. I've already read the group book, so I don't have to read it again. So I could take that as a 3 out of 4. I mean, if I want to be rich, I could just say that I've met all the prompts. But technically, because I haven't read The Forgotten Girl, it doesn't really count. But I think, Black people deserve to win. So I'm just going to say that I got it. Let me just write here, Rivers Solomon. Now, for those of you who were interested in Sorrowland, let me just do that. Sorrowland by Rivers Solomon. That's going to be my one book for this. Okay, and I want to use one of my Melanin Eclectic stickers. I think I wanted. So I expect to feel like a superhero after I'm finished this, so I'm going to use one of my Sailor Moon stickers. I will probably use that one there, and you can get these holographic Sailor Moon, Melanin Eclectic Sailor Melanin Moon from her page, from her store. Okay, so the wand is there, and the star, I don't remember what the reference is. And then I'm also going to use Sailor Melanin Moon, even though the colors don't exactly match. I just love this sticker. And what I love about Brittany stickers is that you can choose the skin tone. So if you want to, I'll put it this here. This is my yay, success. If you want, I'll introduce some pink. So there we go. If you want a skin tone that matches yours, you can get dark, light, or medium. Okay. Yeah, she's very cute. Okay, so I have made some decisions about what I'm going to do. Before I go on to the... Okay, maybe I'll do the Instagram first. Okay. So that's that. Now we're going to focus on the Instagram challenge. Now, there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 prompts. The Instagram challenge, I don't know if you'll be able to read that. It runs from the 3rd to the 16th. And so again, I'm going to use this washi tape. Actually, In addition to this washi tape, I'm going to use the washi tape that was a collab between myself and Brittany. I think this kind of matches the background, this kind of galaxy situation. What time is it? 6:14. Okay. So I'll use that. All right. So let's do prompt number 1. Yes, you should start planning. Planning is fun. Okay, so the first one is a new release. So why don't you share new releases that are speculative fiction by Black authors that you are interested in reading. I can share a couple of new releases that I picked up, and I guess new is kind of relatively new, I suppose. I got a few from the library, from the bookstore that I'll share with you right after I lay down this tape. The thumb stamps I got from the evil online store that shall not be named. They were about $20 for the entire set. And I am going to use these 2 colors. These are from, I don't know if you can see the sparkles, but these are from the collab with myself and Brittany. So I am going to just do that. I will try to find a, if you just look for like thumb stamp, the Junesi, so Junesi ink pad. Junisix ink pad. Can you see that? Junisix ink pad. So if you look on the online store that shall not be named, you should be able to find it. And then once you find it, if you buy it from an employer that treats their workers well, that would be even better. Okay. There we go. I think I'm going to feature pink in this one. Okay. So new releases. What new releases are you interested in reading that are Black SFF? No, they don't have to have come out before the end of the challenge. I don't think there are any hard and fast rules. Okay, I'll share a few new releases that I have. Bear with me, I'll have to get up and grab them. And also, you are not limited to, this is for the Instagram challenge, so you don't have to read these. But if you are on Instagram and you want to participate in this challenge, then you would be adding books to your Instagram. I'm going to be building my list right now, actually, because I am going to be participating in the Instagram challenge. I need to find some stickers that are, oh yes, I know what we're going to do. This is a pad that I got from Michael's. Okay, I'm going to use this one that says Moon Dreamer. I'm going to make a nice hot pink background because that's what we're doing. New releases, Son of the Storm. Yeah, that cover is just stunning. Son of the Storm, Newer by Nnedi Okorafor. I've been so excited about that. I haven't even tried to learn about the book, find out what it's about. Sometimes when I've got sort of an insta-buy author, I just get it. Just get the book, and then we're good. Okay. There is a book that's really interesting. I actually got a recommendation from somebody in an Indigo Moon Dreamer. Okay, now I feel like now that I've written that down, I need somebody who looks like a Moon Dreamer. Oh, yes. So there actually is another person who makes stickers who I enjoy as well, GDB Art. And she's got these stickers that remind me of the planets. So there's definitely somebody who looks like a Moon Dreamer here. I like this one. Oh, I like that one. That's nice and dark. See that one? Okay, I'll use this one. I struggle with being precious about my stickers because I end up not wanting to use them, but that is a nice one. Okay. I like how dark she is. All right, so for new release, what have you said? Son of the Storm. Hi, Erica. Amari and the Night Magic? Amari and the Night Brothers? I think that's what it is. The Undertakers by Nicole Glover. Oh, yes. I also have The Conductors by her, but that might be not new. Yes, gorgeous cover for Newer. Ah, Far from the Light of Heaven, yes. Yeah. By Emery. Okay, so my choice for, I'll show you a couple of new releases. Let's just get up. I will be right back. Oh, I actually have that one. Okay, that's good. There are a bunch of books I want to share with you. Okay. All right, so there's this book, Far from the Light of Heaven. I knew that it was on my list, but I wasn't sure that I'd actually picked it up. So This one came out in 2021. I'll read the synopsis on the back. The colony ship Ragtime docks in the Lagos system, having traveled light years to bring 1,000 sleeping souls to a new home among the stars. But when first mate Michelle Campion rouses, she discovers some of the sleepers will never wake. Answering Campion's distress call, investigator Rashid Finn is tasked with finding out who's responsible for these deaths. Soon, a sinister mystery unfolds aboard the gigantic vessel, one that will have repercussions for the entire system. From the scheming politicians of Lagos Station to the colony planet Bloodroot, to other far-flung systems, and indeed to Earth itself. So that is Far from the Light of Heaven. And that is a new release. So thank you for that recommendation. That's an excellent recommendation. It is 350 pages. The print is pretty generous. Oh, nice. So that was your top 5, Adrienne. Okay. So this is what I'm going to use for my picture for Instagram for number 1. So that is Far from the Light of Heaven by Tade Thompson. Okay, so the next one is vampires. Okay, so what vampire books do you have to recommend? 10 for vampires. I have a few. I'm going to share 2 with you. This is fun. Is this fun for you? It's fun for me. So I'll be right back. I'm going to get a lot of exercise with this sitting down and getting up every 2 seconds. So vampires, you know at least one that I'm going to talk about. And I have 3 actually. The first, which one's book number 1? Okay, I've got 3 vampire books for you. Oh, that was not what I was. You're at a pizzeria drinking a blueberry mojito and adding to your TBR. I love that. Okay, so for vampires, we've got a classic, The Gilda Stories by Jewel Gomez. Black lesbian vampires. That's all you need in life. Second recommendation for vampires is Slay. Stories of the Vampire Noir, edited by Nicole Gibbons Curitz. So this is a collection of short stories. And there are a number of authors I recognize in here. It's also, you know, that velvety texture for covers? This is one. So this book has it. And there are authors from the United States and Britain, Africa, and the future. So there are authors that I recognize, like Ogunechowé Donald Ipeki, also Valjean Jeffers, Cherie Renee Thomas, Balogun Ojetade. So those are a few folks that I recognize. So that's Slay. And then I don't know if this is the first book because I read this series a while ago, but My Soul to Keep. There's My Soul to Keep. There's My Soul to Take. There's The Living Blood, and then Blood Colony. Those are the books of the African Immortal series by Tananarive Due. So Black vampires. I'm sure there are other books, but those would be my 3. And I think I'll just write down for this one. The one that I haven't read yet is Slay. So I'll write that one down. So 10 for Slay. I'm sure I'll be forgetting a few. Yeah. Which one? Deirdre. Gotcha. Okay. So the next one is personally meaningful. So what is a Black SFF title that is personally meaningful to you? So many. This year, it's right underneath. So Home is Not a Country. I just finished this. This was personally meaningful to me. The other one that was personally meaningful was Butter Honey Pig Bread by Francesca Ekwuasi, which I will show you in a second. Let me grab it. Butter Honey Pig Bread. Personally meaningful to me, which I read this year and bedazzled the heck out of. So those are the 2 for me. Home is Not a Country. So what Black SFF books have you read this year that were personally meaningful? Just going to write that down here. Butter Honey Pig Bread. That's 5. If I had to choose one, it would be Butter Honey Pig Bread, which is so far the best book I've read this year. Okay, and then Been on Your TBR is the next one. There's so many books that have been on my TBR. Hi, Tati. I think for consistency, I will say Sorrowland by River Solomon, because my TBR is full of books that have been on my TBR. So Sorrowland. Okay. Ooh, so this is the one I was super excited about because I have a cajillion. So this one is, oh, sorry. What's on your TBR? Yes, Erica, I would say Butter Honey Pig Bread for personally meaningful is really important. Wild Seed and Mind of Your Mind. Yes, those were so good for so many reasons. Okay, so while you're thinking about what's been on your TBR, I'm going to go to the next one, which is 10-7, and that is short story collection. I've got so many. Okay. There are so many amazing, amazing short story collections. And you know who has an amazing short story collection? Arlene from Block Book Press. Amazing. So for short story collections, there are a bunch. It's going to be hard to pick one, but I'm going to show you a bunch right now. So the first one, I actually started reading this one recently. So this is Midnight in Indigo edited by Iana A. Small. "22 Speculative Stories by Black Women Writers." Midnight and Indigo. 22 Speculative Stories by Black Women Writers. So that for sure. There's also Speculate by Eugen Bacon up there. I will find that one. There's that one. I don't have it here. Okay. There's also Black Magic Women, edited by Simiko Salson. And there are 18 stories. Yeah. Terrifying Tales by Scary Sisters. They're works of horror and dark urban fantasy. Black women. So there's that. There's also Whispers from the Cotton Tree Root, edited by Nalo Hopkinson, as well as Skinfolk by Nalo Hopkinson, as well as Mojo, edited by Nalo Hopkinson, and also Falling in Love with Hominids by Nalo Hopkinson. There's Unexpected Stories by Octavia E. Butler. There's also Bloodchild by Octavia E. Butler. There's The State of Black Science Fiction by Milton Davis and Eugen Bacon. How Long Till Black Features Month by N.K. Jemisin. Lonely Stardust by Andrea Hairston. Ghost Summer by Tananarive Due. Mothership. Oh, who edited that? Bill Campbell. There's Afro SF1, Afro SF2, Afro SF3, edited by Igor Hartman, I want to say. There's also Dominion, the anthology of African speculative fiction, which I will grab. So there's that. I'm basically going to take like all my shelves, everything from my shelves. There's, I think it's called Black from the Future. And that is a collection of speculative writing by Black women. And that was BLF Press. I'm sorry. Oh, I have Dominion right here. That's good. So this is an anthology of speculative fiction from Africa and the African diaspora. There's also the classic Dark Matter 1 and Dark Matter 2, Reading Down the Bones, edited by Cherie Renee Thomas. There's also How to Dispatch a Human, Stories and Suggestions by Dr. Stephanie Andrea Allen. I really love the cover. The cover art is uncomfortable and beautiful. And then this one is Can You Sign My Tentacle? Actually, this is horror poetry, so that's not short story. And then this, isn't this beautiful? Look at this cover. This is just, Black sci-fi short stories, gothic fantasy. Very nice. This very much, Tati, if you're still awake, this reminds me of the book from the Neverending Story. All it's missing is the Orin. But that's the inside, and then there's just lots going on here. Okay. So Black short stories, I have a bunch. I think for this, and then I think Eugen Bacon's Black Moon, that's flash fiction, and Speculate, The Road to Whoop Whoop by Eugen Bacon as well. Great short stories. I think I said Lonely Stardust already. Just looking at my shelves to see if there's anything else to share. Probably. Filter House by Nisi Shaw. I think that's what I have for the moment. So for this, I'm just going to say, which one do I want to make sure that I read? I've already started working on Midnight and Indigo, so I will add that here. But there will be a stack. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can do the rest in 20 minutes. 10, a UK author. So that would be The Unbroken. Because that's where, well, I don't know if Sheree is from the UK, but I think River Solomon is in the UK. I think River Solomon is a UK author. I want to say, I'm not sure. Well, I have Sorrowland here. Maybe that will. I feel like River Solomon is in the UK. I could be wrong. Does anybody know? Oh. Okay, so they were born on Turtle Island. So I don't know. I don't think that they're a UK author. So do you have suggestions for a UK author? I should know this. I think Sheree is in the UK, but I don't know if they would consider themselves to be a UK author. So suggestions. I'm sure I'm just missing it. Let's see. What are folks saying? Oh, nice recommendations for what's on your TBR. Yep. How long to Black Future Month? You were so excited. Your keyboard was like, caps. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember them all. So I think you'll have to check. I'm getting feedback on my phone, which means it might disappear soon. I see. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. So I'll write down Rivers in the UK. Well, Milton Davis, I think, is from the UK. I'll have to check. Because when I ordered books, they came from the UK. So I'll have to make sure that I'm clear on that. Indie. Yes. So for indie, blue cover. Blue cover will have to be India Hill, Forgotten Girl. Actually, let me diversify because there is a book by Witchmark by C.L. Polk has a blue cover. So there's Witchmark. Okay. And an indie. So for an indie, I would I'm going to choose Magnifique Noir, which I will show you in a second. Also, a great writer who has done both like mainstream presses and indie presses would be Zeta Elliott. So I'll grab Magnifique Noir. Magnifique Noir, excuse me. Oh, and then there's also Alicia Dow's The Sound of Stars. This is a gorgeous pair of books. So we've got Magnifique Noir Book 1 and Magnifique Noir Book 2. Oh, is this for book? No, this is for indie. Now we're at indie. Adulthood Rights, yes, by Octavia E. Butler. That's a great suggestion. Okay, 10. So for indie, I loved Magnifique Noir. And you know what's really cool? So the author is Brianna Lawrence. There's actual full color art in here. And as you can see here, some of the text is like text messages and such. So, if you like mixed media in your books, this is a great one. I haven't read book 2, but there's also art in here as well. So Magnifique Noir 1 and 2. So that's what I'm going to choose for indie. You are buzzing. I think that means you're going to die soon. Okay. Written before 2000. So that's going to be the African Immortal series. Actually, no. Brown Girl in the Ring. Let's do that. Okay. You might be a bot. If you are, go away. If you're not, thanks. Okay, Brown Girl in the Ring. What books do you recommend from before 2000? Okay, would make a great movie. What would make a good movie? There are a lot of them. I think Root Magic by Eden Royce would make a great movie. I also think Blood Like Magic would make a great movie too. I also think Janada's The Stars and the Blackness Between Them would make a great movie. And The New Moon's Arms by Nalo Hopkinson would make an excellent movie. Great recommendations. Dawn, yeah. Dawn will be on screen, which will be cool. I Dream of Terror too. Mm-hmm. Ray Bear. I haven't read that, but people love it. That's exciting. Okay, we're almost done actually, which is great. Okay. So if you want to add what would make a great movie, just for people watching, I'm going to try and make sure all the prompts are here. Okay, much. Okay, and then 13, ghosts. Okay, so we already did ghosts, I think, for the other prompt. So the ghosts were Joplin's ghost. Oh, not exactly, but figuratively, The Year of the Witching has a sort of ghost-like element to it. Also, the Jumbies. Is there a ghost-like element to the Jumbies? But I think Joplin's ghosts. We also said the haunting of Tramcar 015. Okay, I put Joplin's ghost for that. And comic or graphic novel, I have to lift up J2D2 and Kindred Parable of the Sower. Yeah. And comic, so LaGuardia, Far Sector, all of the Nella Hopkinson's what is that? The House of Whispers. I think I'll put House of Whispers for that because Nella rules all. I am biased. House of Whispers. And then favorite cover. I'm very bad at favorites because I genuinely don't have many, but favorite cover. I don't know. What are your favorite covers for people who actually have favorites? Yeah, Nubia does count. That would be a great one. Favorite cover. Yeah, Akata Woman's gorgeous cover. I'm not going to answer that because it's hard for me to have favorites. Gods as characters is the last one. I like this prompt a lot. Gods as characters. David Mogul God Hunter. Just trying to think of Brown Girl in the Ring. And I think the Chaos also has a goddess character as well, and I believe Sister Mine does. Maya and the Rising Dark. Those are a few. I think Maya and the Rising Dark is one that I read this year that I enjoyed. Favorite covers, yeah. The City We Became, Kingdom of Gods, 100,000 Kingdoms, yeah. Yeah. Gods as characters. Okay, awesome. We did it, friends. Good job. Okay, so I have filled out that page. Now I'm going to go and do Blackoween. So for Blackoween, I'm not going to type the prompts in because I have to go soon. So for Blackoween, the main colors are black, orange, and hot pink-ish. So I'm going to just do a little bit of stamping. This is probably not going to come up like orange, but okay. So I'll talk through some of these because I'm getting close to the time that I have to go. So we're doing another live. So horror. Okay, I think I'll put this in the middle. So we've got black, we've got a little bit of hot pink. So I'll just talk through this one. Horror. When I think of horror, I think of Tananarive, I think of Linda Addison. Tananarive's Ghost Summer has some horror elements to it. And then, of course, there's Get Out. You can actually buy the screenplay with additional commentary by Tananarive, which I would recommend you do if you're interested in that. The Black Magic Women has a horror element to it because they're all horror stories. So there's that as well. There is Joplin's Ghost, which was horror, had horror elements to it. If you've read Soarland, I haven't read The Good House, but I think it's horror as well. Sorry for the crackling sounds. Just trying to find my black stamp. It's eluding me. I found it. Okay. So I'm probably not going to read a ton of these, but I do have some. Oh, so I bought merch. I love this. So got this great bookmark from Melanin Eclectic. I got 2 stickers. So I got the die cut sticker with the witch. I hope you can see that okay. And then I got the holographic one as well. And then I got the prompt, the badges. I got 2 sets of the badges because I wanted to use one. I'll show you what I wanted to do. I have to figure out which prompts I'm going to actually try to win. And I should have a sticker book, yes, with very cheap Halloween stickers. So, yes, there are. I got these from Dollarama, which is for you in the US, your Dollar Tree. And I'm going to use these stickers to stick down that. Here's a little scary tree. It's not really scary, it's just black. I'll leave the social commentary right there. And maybe I'll just stick that down with tape. Okay, so those are my horror recommendations. Let's see. Yep, The Good House. Double-sided tape is your friend. If you don't have any of this, I use double-sided tape instead of glue sticks whenever I can because I find it easier to use and easier to reposition. And there's no dimpling of your pages. Okay, so for me, anybody who's read Sorrowland by River Solomon, is it horror? Would you consider it horror? Okay, the next prompt is mystery. I think that Witchmark has a very classic whodunit sort of mystery feel to it. Witchmark by C.L. Polk. I think for me, I'll probably go for, let's see. Underrated. I'll try to get underrated. So I'll write that down here. Underrated. I'm going to see if I can get a bunch of prompts with one book. So there's underrated and then queer rep because obviously. Oh, that's just silver. We need black. Is that black? I thought I had a black. Okay, that's dark. So queer rep. Okay, so underrated, queer rep, 20th century. I probably won't go for that one because I don't think I'm going to read anything backlist. Queer rep, underrated. Horror. I think those are the three I'm going to be able to get. So all right. What are your thoughts? There's buddy reading happening. That's awesome. Well, buy her stickers and buy her stickers from Melanin and Eclectic. Hi, daughter. Dead Girls. Yes. Yes. Okay. That's a great recommendation. I don't know if I'll be able to get it soon. but I will write that down. I'm just going to write it down here. I remember hearing about that one, Dead Girls. Oh, wait. Is it Speculative? Nikisa, yeah. Thank you for that. Yes, we are. There are horror elements. Okay, well then, I'm assuming there would be queer rep in SOULar. Taking of Jake Livingston. Okay. Okay, but just make sure it gets done. Okay. Okay, so it looks like for me, options. I'm gonna write down some options. So we've got SOULar. And then we've got The Taking of Jake Livingston. Okay. So for me as a slow reader, it's really important to make sure that, you know, I am actually honoring the fact that I don't read quickly. Okay. So that is my page. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm not good at orienting things, but that's what the page looks like. And then this is going to be my, I'll put it there because it's not technically a buddy read. I think I have black tape. So that's it. I have planned out some of my my reading. So it looks like as a priority, I've got SOULar by River Solomon. I'm also going to be reading Flowers by the Sea. And I'm sure it's by Zin Rocklin. And I'm doing that because I'll be participating in an event run by SistahSciFi in October. So that will be a book that I'll read as well, which will likely satisfy these prompts as well. But this has been really helpful because I wasn't really sure what I was going to read. And it looks like SOULar is going to get me to where I want to go. As well as maybe The Taking of Jake Livingston and Midnight and Indigo. I'm actually going to write Midnight and Indigo because I'm reading that right now. I read one short story before bed. Okay. All right, everyone. Let's just get the last comments and then I'm gonna go. I will be back on at 7:30 with Brittany, and Tommy may make a cameo. We're gonna be doing the final live show for Written with Purpose, where we're gonna select the winners of the planner. That is going to be, I'm looking at my watch, it's dead. That's going to be at 7:30 Eastern. All right. And it's underrated. Okay. Yes. Ooh, yes. Fit to be read. Definitely. When you buy, you know what? Is your 7-year-old still watching? Because if so, I'm going to do something. Yes. Yes, they do. Hello, hello. I love this. You guys are funny. Okay. Yes, I'm very happy that I got the stickers. And I also got, I mean, obviously you know what I got, but I'm happy about my bookmark. This was great. Oh, she's still watching. Okay, well, daughter, I'm going to help you out. So this bookmark is awesome. I love that the reading prompts are in the back. That's amazing for Blackoween. And I also got keychain, which I'm extremely happy about as well. So very happy with that. And so thank you very much. And I love the prompt stickers. You know what? So this, yeah, I'm actually going to, I know that I want underrated. Where is underrated? Underrated. Ooh, underrated is one of my favorite ones. So these are the ones that I'm going to try. And I got two because I wanted to use ones as, oh shoot, proper badges. There we go. So these are my goals. Queer rep. And then horror. I know I'm not complete yet, but I didn't want to be precious with the stickers. I wanted to actually use them. Uh-oh. I'm very rough when I take these off and they don't come off the way they ought to. There we go. Okay. Yes, creative visualization. I'm planning to meet those three. Okay. Absolute chaos. This was great. This is stuck down. Oh, maybe I'll put some more stickers here. I hope that you enjoy just hanging out with me. Thank you for your flexibility with all the technology stuff that went on. If you would like to see who the winners were, we haven't actually selected them. We're going to select them live for the Written with Purpose live show. It's just going to be a cozy live show. It'll probably be no longer than half an hour. So it'll be a lot of fun. You are absolutely invited to participate if you would like. That would be great. How about a skeleton? Skeletons are great. It's going to be on this channel. Oh, yes, daughter. I said I was going to help you out. I'm going to show you some stuff. So I'm going to remove this page and let's get Melanin and Eclectic up here. Okay, Dad, this is what you're going to do. Oops, wrong one. We're going to share. So you're going to go to Melanin and Eclectic, right? Are you seeing it? This is the website. You're going to go there. And yes, Sasha, we're going to take care of you. So this is the website. And let's see, new releases. These are, look at these cool, spooky stickers. So we're going to get your dad to buy that and this. The Wiz. Aren't these cool? This might be before your time, but I think these stickers are amazing. And I think you should get some washi tape. Just get the whole pack because washi tape is great. Your friends will be jealous. And some bookmarks because I know you're probably a reader. So there's some great bookmarks. And mermaids because mermaids are the best. And there's like lots. There's so much here. Do you like fairies? There's like fairies and such. See, there's just so much here for you. So yeah, just make sure you get everything. Look, aren't they great? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing. Yes, Erica, the Wiz. Yes. She's going to have so much. This is great. I'm excited. Yeah. This is awesome. All right, everyone. Yes, you do have to place another order. Okay. So thanks for watching. Goodbye. Read with purpose. I hope you had fun. And if you want to see who won, then just stick around for the live show that's happening next. Oh, I'm so happy that you're jumping up and down. You're very special. Don't let anybody tell you different. And make sure your dad spends a lot of money on Melanin Eclectic's website. And Brittany will definitely hook you up with some special things. And one thing I love about Brittany is her handwriting is gorgeous. And so she'll probably write you a little special note. And anyway, it'll be exciting. So I'm glad I helped you out. All right, everybody. See you a little bit later.